Hola, me llamo Juicetra. ¿Cómo está? What's up, guys? I am back. I'm back early, actually. By the time you'll see this video, it probably won't be right when I got back from Mexico. But in case you guys didn't know, I was in Mexico. I was supposed to be there for 4 days, but unfortunately, some things didn't really work out and go out as planned. And I'm back early, and I've been playing some Black Ops. And here I have a game using it's a game of TDM, and I'm using the Spas-12. And let's just clear the air right now. The Spas-12 in Black Ops is totally different than the one in Modern Warfare 2. For one, it doesn't have that ridiculous godly range that the Modern Warfare 2 Spas-12 has. And two, it's a primary. It's not a secondary. And I really like what Treyarch did with that, putting shotguns as primaries. It not only kind of levels the playing field, like you can't run around with, say for instance a UMP silenced and then have a secondary that's basically a primary. You have to decide if you want to use your shotgun as your primary, and they are pretty piss poor. So with that being said, there are some tactics that I thought about ahead of time before I got into this game. And yeah, let me just say my perks first. They're Ghost, Steady Aim, and Marathon. Ghost, obviously, because, well, I'll talk about that shortly. Steady Aim, because it really helps, obviously the hip fire with the Spas-12, and since it doesn't have a very good spread already from the hip, it kind of gives it a little bit more accuracy, I suppose. And then Marathon for, the obvious reason that I just want to run around as much as possible and get as close as possible to the enemy. So now with the tactics I'm trying to use here, and I'm trying to obviously stay away from the tactics I would have used in Modern Warfare 2, and that would be to run around the spawn like a crazy man and just basically go to town. And like I said, that's not possible in Black Ops anymore. So what I tried to do was, for one, I tried to stay away from my team. I always tried to stay on the opposite end of the map from where my team was, because if that means I'll be in the enemy spawn. But not only that, it means that when I'm in the enemy spawn, they'll also be engaging my teammates, and that means I'll be able to sneak up from behind and take them out without them even knowing I'm there. And that leads to why I'm using Ghost, and it should be pretty obvious by now. But with Ghost, I'm staying off the enemy's radar. So if they call in a UAV, I do not show up as a red dot, and that's key when you're playing with a shotgun, especially in Black Ops now. You want to stay as inconspicuous as possible. And so more to the tactics I'm trying to use here is I'm trying to stick to the edges of the map as much as possible, but I'm also trying to stick to areas where I can keep my back away from, I guess, open areas where I could get shot from. So I'm always trying to think, is there a chance that I can get shot in the back here? And as you can see right here, I'm still trying to stick to the edge of the map, but I do take some chances and go into the middle of the map because I'm not really having much luck finding anybody. Now also the kill streaks I'm using, if you've seen the first two, and I don't know if I get the third kill streak here, but I'm running the spy plane, which is pretty much a staple on in any game that I play on Black Ops. I'm always running the spy plane because I want to know where they are, and since kill streaks don't build to another kill streak, this is probably the most lethal kill streak out there. Because it assists you and it aids you in getting to your next kill streak. It kind of takes away that uncertainty of not knowing where the enemies are, and that's why I'm running that. The second kill streak I'm using is the napalm strike, which is pretty much just an airstrike, a typical airstrike. Obviously, I'm sure you guys are all aware now, but it basically just drops a line of napalm in the direction that you choose. And it's just a single line, which also leaves it stays burning for a while, so any enemies that walk into it pretty much are gunners. So here we've actually got them into a pretty good spawn trap, and the key, what I've noticed on Summit for that matter, is not to push up past this building here, because the moment you push up, and as you can see my teammates have pushed up into that communication building there, as soon as they did that, the spawn started to flip. And Now I'm playing by myself here, so that's kind of why the spawns keep flipping as frequently as they do. And that kind of leads me to the next thing that I want to talk about. And I'm sure you guys are all aware by now. I'm sure you guys all follow Woody, who countlessly talks about this service. But you know, it's always key to roll with a team, especially when you're running around with a shotgun. I got lucky that I ran into the opposing team that wasn't so smart, and I was able to get away with doing this. But typically, if you're doing this by yourself, you're not going to have much luck. And that's why rolling with a team is so beneficial. And if you guys want to roll with a team and really kind of build your win streaks up, because winning is, you know, obviously fun, losing is deflating. And right now, just playing with a team, mostly other YouTube commentators and a few other people from the Huppet website, I'm running I believe 32 win streak right now, and my win ratio is up around 2.5 right now, which is pretty badass. And I think that's a lot better than having a higher KD, at least in my opinion. I mean, the high KD is kind of a bonus in my eyes. And with that being said, my KD right now is sitting on about, I believe, a 1.6. And the reason for that is I got the game, I guess, the Thursday before the release. So I was playing it a lot before then. But the first night I got it, I was playing, I invited a lot of my friends over. And some of those guys are not really the sharpest tools in the shed when it comes to playing Call of Duty. And that kind of affected my my KD. So I kind of figured that Treyarch would be resetting, you know, everybody's KD, everybody's rank. But when I came back from Mexico, I was still level 45, and I still had my KD and all my stats like that. But I guess the only thing that they reset were the leaderboards, which I suppose is a good thing. But I was really hoping that they'd reset my personal stats. But I think the game's coming to an end here. As always, I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful, maybe kind of giving you guys some ideas on how to play with the Spas or any shotgun. As always, if you did like the video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel, and I always appreciate your feedback. So go ahead and leave a comment. But that's it, guys. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.